Hey everybody! Thanks so much for joining us here at the virtual Appalachian Festival. I'm coming to you from Baltimore, Maryland, not Frostburg, but we've had great fond memories of playing at the festival out there on the campus, and we're really excited to be part of this virtual festival. This is Alex here on the upright bass. We've got my father Ken on the hammered dulcimer. I'm Brad here playing banjo. We are the Ken and Brad Kolodner Trio. Sit back and enjoy. Here goes. 1, 2, 3.
I've been in for the flavor. He said his age was 21 years, too old for you to control. So I pulled my revolver from my side and I destroyed that poor boy's soul. Honey, won't you take me home? They sent me to prison for 40 long years. This poor boy, he longs to be free. For today he saw the last of that Wild Bill Jones. Tomorrow will be the last of me. Tomorrow will be the last of me. A little bit of Wild Bill Jones to kick off the show. Wherever you are out there in the world, thanks so much for tuning in. Like I said, we're here at my house in Baltimore, the beautiful neighborhood of Hamden, right here in Baltimore City. Lived in this house here for a little over 6 years and made a lot of great music in this space. Alex, in fact, lived here for a couple of those years, 3 of those years back in the day as a
did this
roommate.
Right here. Lived in one of these corners that you can't see. It's happy to be back here making sounds in this house.
We are originally from Baltimore. My father and I, of course, Baltimore natives, and Alex has grown up all over the world, but he's now a Baltimore resident, and we're thrilled to have him here in this state of Maryland. And we're going to play a bunch of old-time tunes and some original songs as well. And we're going to do a little medley of tunes, a couple of old-time fiddle tunes. We love taking these old melodies that have been around for many generations and kind of putting our own spin on them. So here's a medley of 2 of our favorite old-time fiddle tunes that we've converted to this combination here. It's called Coleman's March and Snake River Reel. We frequently abbreviate it as Coleman's Snake on the set list, as it says. Coleman's March and Snake River Reel. Here goes.
Coleman's March and Snake River Reel for you here on the virtual stream of the Appalachian Festival. And we're going to change gears here and grab our fiddles for a couple of tunes. Well, we've been doing well, all things considered, here amidst the pandemic, and making lots of music in this space, doing some virtual streaming events, doing a regular jam every couple of weeks through the Baltimore Old Time Jam Facebook page. So if you play, you're welcome to join in and play along with your instruments while we play a bunch of classic old-time fiddle tunes at a nice moderate tempo.
and we'll do a medley of old-time tunes here, including one that my father wrote. And he'll tell you about that while we have a lawnmower going on in the background.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where that lawnmower is.
It's mowing at night.
Yeah, right. So this is a tune that I wrote a bunch of years ago for my 40th high school reunion. I'm moving on to number 50 pretty soon. But this was, yeah. So this is for the 40th. It was I went to a small school, just about 55 of us, and it was really special getting back together, and I thought it deserved a tune. So I wrote this one called The Reunion. We'll follow up with Shucking the Brush.
Yep.
Okay. Followed up with a tune called Shucking the Brush. Hopefully it will be louder than the lawnmower.
Another tune.
Hey,
Louder than the lawnmower.
yeah, right.
West
That's a
Virginia
new one.
tune.
Right. Here we go.
Shucking the Brush.
Yeah. Oh, shucks. I
Keep
love
it down out there. Keep it down. A little bit of Wisteria. Cool. We'll do a tune now that I wrote right here in my house. So I grew up listening to this music. was around. My father has been playing hammered dulcimer for many years, and to my sister and I, having a parent who makes their living touring around the world playing hammered dulcimer was normal. And
Doesn't everyone do that?
we heard a lot of music around the house, lots of lessons in the living room with beginner fiddle students and hammered dulcimer students. And that music kind of seeped in over the years, and of course listened to all kinds of other music. When I was a teenager, I probably listened to lots of classic rock and all the other things I did as a 16-year-old. But when I picked up the banjo as a 17-year-old, I really fell in love with old time and a lot of roots music, and finally realized what all this music was about, and all the great community and the great, I don't know, just that great feeling you get when you play this music. It's meant to be shared, and I'm going to do a tune that I wrote. Of course, love playing those old tunes, but it's fun to write new tunes in the older, kind of older style, I suppose, with this clawhammer style of banjo. And it's a tune that I wrote in my backyard, actually right behind this camera, where I have a little arbor that I built with a roommate, and there's a big wisteria vine on it now that at the time of my writing this tune, it was just a couple feet high, but it's now covering the arbor and providing lots of shade on those sunny summer days. And I wrote this tune sitting out there kind of just looking at that wisteria vine and wondering what it might look like one day. Wrote it as a lullaby, I suppose. It's called Wisteria. And my father here is playing the hammered imbira. He'll tell you more about that later. It will certainly be featured again, I promise.
Something good out there, the wisteria.
Very full, right next to that.
You sit there and play this tune every day for it.
Every morning I wake up and play banjo from 6 to 8 a.m. playing wisteria on a loop.
This tune, it works. It worked for your wisteria.
Yes.
Too.
And all the neighbors love it too.
This message not approved by the FDA.
Thank you. That goes out to all the wisteria plants out there tuning in right now. Okay, well let's do a new song for us.
All right.
Yeah. New songwriter today for me.
This is one that comes from the great bluegrass singer and guitarist Peter Rowan, and it's a song I heard years ago on an album of his that he did with Tony Rice. And of course, we love old time music, but also all kinds of other music, singer-songwriter music, bluegrass, and various forms of traditional and roots music. And this song, playing it here on my gourd banjo, which is an instrument of West African origin, and it has this goatskin head, nylon strings, it's fretless, and it has this beautiful piece of walnut going through it. This instrument was built right here in Baltimore by a great builder named Pete Ross, and has a really nice mellow, lovely tone. And this song tells a tale about a couple that was split up on the Angel Island in the San Francisco Bay, and they were a Chinese couple moving to America, and they were split up at the immigration station there in Angel Island. And Peter Rowan wrote this song. It's called Angel Island. Paper bride came all the way from China, Golden Gate, San Francisco Bay. Spent a lifetime on the Angel Island, waiting for our wedding day. There's a fortune on the Golden Mountain. I stake my claim there in the fall. Left my bride on the Angel Island. She wrote these words up on the wall. One more lifetime. One more lifetime. One more lifetime. Loving you. Working the gold fields in the high Sierras. Early snow began to fall. Buried treasure for my darling under redwood tree so tall. Snowed in all winter on the Golden Mountain. When I returned there in the spring, my bride was gone from the Angel Island. No one knew where, no one knew when. One more lifetime. One more lifetime. One more lifetime. Loving you.
Now I live my life like a Chinese painting. Shadows wash against the sky. Empty brush strokes for my darling. We never said our last goodbye. One more lifetime. One more lifetime. One more lifetime. Loving you. Thank you very much. That's Angel Island from the great Peter Rowan. Okay, let's do, how about we do Black-Eyed Susie up next, and then go out from there. Let's do that.
You know what's great about these virtual concerts is that you can get an up-close look, and you can see a crazy instrument like this next one that's going to be featured, the hammered mbira. Ken, do you want to give them a little a close-up about this odd, peculiar, one-of-a-kind instrument?
There it is. It's basically a hammered dulcimer, but with steel rods instead of trying to get my head over that. Yeah, just like can't be seen there. Well, so it's a hammered dulcimer, but with steel rods instead. It's kind of a fusion instrument, blending the thumb piano, the mbira, M-B-I-R-A, and the hammered dulcimer.
Yeah, just the other day I was doing an online dulcimer festival.
If we do Black-Eyed Susie in those four.
And in my class was the guy that made this thing. He's lives out in Oregon, and I was at a festival out there, and I saw him playing this thing, and the guy's name is Don McLean. I said I have to have one of those things, so I've had it about 10 years now, and it's super fun. And we've integrated into the band. At first it was just a solo thing that I did, and now it's really super fun to explore the textures that we can get with this crazy instrument.
We're going to do one of the state flower of Maryland.
Yeah.
That's right. This one's called Black-Eyed Susie, and it's a tune we played in the band contest at this great old-time music festival in West Virginia called Cliff Top, which happens every August down right in the heart of West Virginia. And we competed in the contest with our other bandmate, Rachel Eddy, who can't be with us today. But we came in first place in that contest, and this was the tune we played in the neo-traditional band contest.
That's right.
In fact, we are very neo-traditional with all these bizarre instruments and unusual tunes. Here's Black-Eyed Susie. black-eyed Susie, hey. Hey, black-eyed Susie, hey. Black-eyed Susie, hey. Hey, black-eyed Susie, hey. Alrighty, the perfect head bobbling tune. That's Black-eyed Susie. Let's do maybe Roving Gambler and
Sure.
Bowling Green, and then the Circle of North Carolina Breakdown.
Yeah,
Let's try
that
that.
should do it.
Yeah. Cool. We're gonna get Big Al, Alex Lacomont, to kick this one off, lead this one.
We're gonna do a song that you can find bluegrass bands, old time bands, and a lot playing. This was one of the first songs I heard when I first started playing old time music. A couple of friends in Rochester, New York, back in 2011. Back when I was fascinated by what was happening on the banjo, and I had to pick up the instrument and just figure it out for myself. I was enchanted by the sounds, and about 8 years later, I finally sat down to learn the words to this song, and I've enjoyed singing it ever since. This one that we're gonna do is called The Roving Gambler.
Sing along out there, folks. If we were playing at the festival outside, it would probably be pouring rain right now because we've played this festival a couple times in the middle of thunderstorms. Does it feel like we? Most of the time it's beautiful out there in Western Maryland, but I do remember a couple of times when it's been pouring rain and we've been trying to keep our instruments in tune. And
Wind. There was one when the tent was moving around.
yeah, it was scary, but we're here. It's nice and dry inside. Here's Roving Gambler. Oh, wait, do I have?
Go.
Let's just kick it
Go
off.
on, Brad. I am the roving gambler, I've gambled all around. Whenever I meet with a deck of cards, I poker game. Alright. We got in a poker game, got in a poker game. We put the money in the pot and dealt the cards around. I saw him deal from the bottom of the deck, so I shot the gambler down. Shot the gambler down, shot the gambler down.
Shot always scares me. Every time you do it. I know it's coming, but every time.
I just learned that from, there's a great bluegrass song called You're Not a Drop in the Bucket.
Oh.
And there's a slap on the bass in that Flat and Scruggs song, so I thought I would incorporate that one.
First time you did it, I was like, whoa, what happened? I thought you broke a string.
We all hope you're having a great time here at this digital festival, the Frostburg State University Appalachian Festival 2020, coming to you in a virtual format. We've got Brad Kolodner.
Do you want to do Bowling Green or Dizzy Creek here?
Featured tune next.
Either one, what do you feel like?
Let's do Bowling Green.
Yeah,
Bowling Green?
yeah.
Good time for a couple more tunes here before it gets past our bedtime.
All right, Dad. Oh, wait.
That is you.
All right. This is a classic old-time bluegrass song. It's called Bowling Green. Here we go. I wish I was at Bowling Green, sitting in my chair. One arm around the soul guitar, the other around my dear, the other around my dear. Bowling Green, good old Bowling Green. I'm going round this whole wide world, going through alone. I'm going round this whole wide world, ain't got no home, ain't got no home. Bowling Green, good old Bowling Green. Wish I was a bumblebee flying through the air. I'd fly right down to my true love's side. Touch him if you dare. Touch him if you dare. Bowling Green. Good old Bowling Green. chair. One arm round the sofa top, the other round my dear, the other round my dear, Bowling Green. Good old Bowling Green, Bowling Green. Good old Bowling Green. Alrighty, thank you very much. We've got time for one more set of tunes here. Let's do the Circle and North Carolina Breakdown. Yeah. We'll do an original, Ken Kolodner original,
That's me.
and follow that up with an old time tune called North Carolina Breakdown. Thanks so much for joining us. You can catch us every other Tuesday night on the Baltimore Old Time Jam Facebook page as we run a slow jam. That's a ton of fun, and all three of us are right here in this exact spot playing all these tunes nice and slow so you can play along at home. And then let's see, other news. You can find out more about our music on our website, kenandbrad.com. We released our brand new album, Stony Run, earlier this year, right on March 13th, right as this whole pandemic business was getting started. Awful timing, but the album, we're really proud of it, and it features the three of us and Rachel Eddy, and a lot of the tunes that you've heard today are on that record. You can find that on our website, kenandbrad.com.
And how about your radio show?
Sure, yeah. So you can tune in every Wednesday on bluegrasscountry.org from 12 to 3, and every Friday from 12 to 3 on Bluegrass Country Radio out of DC on WAMU 88.5 HD2. And I host a bluegrass and old time Americana show every Wednesday, and an old time show every Friday from 12 to 3. So that's bluegrasscountry.org.
And a quick shout out to Greg Latta, who has been doing the folk show out there in Frostburg for many, many years, decades, I guess now. And to Kara for bringing us to this festival.
Yeah, thanks so much to Kara for inviting us back. We have really enjoyed playing at the festival over the years, always a highlight of our fall, or I guess the end of summer, I suppose. And it's always a beautiful drive out there to Western Maryland, and we really enjoy spending the day out there, not only playing music, but experiencing all the other offerings at the festival, all the vendors and all the other performances and the dancing, and it's just a really beautiful scene, and hope to be back there in person sometime soon. So thanks again for having us. This is Alex Lackawanna on the upright bass. I'm Brad Kolodner here on banjo. That's my father, Ken Kolodner, on hammer dulcimer, and we are the Ken and Brad Kolodner Trio. Here goes the circle. Let me hear you scream, Frostburg.
Whoa!
Hey, thank you so much for having us. So long.
you.